What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 10th day of October. Already the 10th, man. Crazy. We're moving right through this month. I can only imagine how the rest of the year is going to go. I just wanted, before we started off with our regular TA, I wanted to have the Pi cycle top indicator on here and just show that, again, taking us on a walk through memory lane here, that we have never found a cycle top below the green line. We've always gone above the green line. Okay, and what does that mean? You don't need to know. Who cares, right? It's the what is it? Is it the 111 day or is it 350-day moving average? I think it's the 111 day, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, anyways, um, we've never topped off below this line. We've always, you can see here, we've always topped off above the green line there. Um, Last cycle we topped off just above it here, right? Anyways, our cycle top this cycle should be above $200,000 then, right? That green line is at 200K. Sometimes we're just above it, right? Like last cycle. Last cycle was pathetic. Oftentimes we blow right past it, a sizable amount. So I would assume we're worth $300,000 or more by the end of the cycle. Just lock in, keep that fresh in your mind, okay? We're nowhere near here at 122K. We're nowhere near the end of the cycle, guys, okay? I had to make a post on x.com saying, I don't know where my post went. I thought I had it pulled up. Who cares? But basically just saying the same thing that we just said there. BTC, looking at this here on a daily time frame. Daily time frame, we're sitting here at 122K and we're just moving sideways, guys. We're moving sideways. Consolidating here. It's literally perfect. It's perfect W behavior because what you do is once you break out above this, you really pick up the pace. You go right up to the high that you're at before, okay? And then you consolidate. You do this exact thing. I mean, you guys, you can watch videos that I made from back here on the 29th of September, even the 1st of October here. We were talking about this exact thing where we were like, okay, we go down, up, down, and you probably go just above the prior high, and then you do this. And I was probably drawing this consolidation phase a little bit higher. I didn't imagine that we'd pull back this low, but hey, we're here, and it's fine if we do. We've talked about the scenario of pulling back this low anyways, because going back down to about 100 and was it 117K? Is that what we got high to low here? Yeah, 117.5K. That's fine. That's normal. Sometimes you check back the golden ratio and you move up. I think what we're setting up for right now is just a bull flag, right? Classic bull flag scenario. And then we're going to move up higher. We're probably going to see an extension of this move. Now, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I think most people would assume that with the measure move here, right, being at about, let's get it here from a low to a high, putting it at the low, the measure move is at about 138.8K. I'm assuming that every technical analyst in the world is probably showing this right now, or if they're not showing it, you're probably going to see this over the coming days and the coming week. You're probably going to see this exact scenario where they're drawing the bull flag, they're measuring it, and they're going to tell you this is where we're going to go. No doubts, no questions, no secondary guesses, just that right there. That's where we're going to go. If we see a lower low, this line comes down a little bit. But I'm here to tell you that measure moves are just ideas. They're not requirements. They're not prophecies. And oftentimes you actually do miss measure moves. Sometimes you fall short. If we fell short, 136K is a perfect area to fall short. That is right at the golden ratio. If we saw a bigger move, and I think we're going to see a bigger move actually, and this is where, again, you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to listen to the people who are telling you, oh, we're just going to go right here, 138, 139K, that's where we're going. No ands, ifs, or buts. That's it. End of discussion. No. We're probably going to go to 141K to 144K. And that little difference can be a lot, especially if you're thinking about selling or taking profits on altcoins. That little difference can be a lot. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I would expect, being that this is the first move, we tasted new all-time highs. This time we're really going to get into new all-time highs. I fully anticipate that what's about to happen between now and really like the middle of this month, or I should say the 20th, I guess, over the next 2 weeks, over the next 10 days. That's funny. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can see that pop up. It was for a different crypto. But I would expect that we're at 140K. You guys, that's the call right now. All right. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Okay. The call is that in the next 10 days, by October 20th, we're going to see a $140,000 Bitcoin. That's what's going to happen. That's happening right now. It's going to be just like this move that we saw here, but bigger, faster. That's my assumption. So $140,000 coming in hot, looking frisky. We are possible. We're still able to consolidate. Man, that call that I just made saying that in the next 10 days, it's only true if we break out We have to break out first. So, ooh, if we're consolidating for another 4 or 5 days, maybe that call gets pushed back for another 4 or 5 days. I should say within 10 days of breaking out, that would be the aspect there. Let's see. Hold on. How many days is that even? September 26th to the 6th. That's 4 plus 6. It's 10 days. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 10 days after the breakout would be a better way to think about that there. But anyways, let's look at the short-term stuff. See if we are ready to break out or if we are moving down, consolidating more. You know, it is Friday today, so it is the weekend almost is upon us here. We're going to get into the boring days, although it's possible we could move up over this weekend. It's very possible. Let's see here. Looking at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour. And you know what? I want to actually put us on Binance or Coinbase. Let's do Coinbase just for the volume. Volume's coming in. 1 hour RSI is neutral. Very neutral. You got bearish and bullish things going on. So very neutral, but your price action is neutral. So, of course, stochastics are bullish. And the MACD looks like it wants to come up, but I don't know. I would expect you probably do find some turbulence here. That'd be my guess. Ooh, this is nice, guys. This is really nice. I like this a lot. I wonder if I can find an example of this. See, this is an example, but that's a bad example because it rolled over anyways. It's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed to move up, but whenever you have a downtrend like this, you typically see that downtrend fulfill itself in the oversold zone. You don't see a downtrend turn into a sideways trend like this unless it's planning to reverse and move up. This is on the 4 hour time frame, so this could still be a couple days away or more, but I would assume that we're done moving lower based off that RSI, guys. That looks really good. I wonder, what about the crypto fear and greed index? Let's refresh this. I'm curious, how much did my neighbor Alice grow, or has it decayed? It's decayed a little bit. Looking into Alice. That's for damn sure. Seems interesting, but it just keeps going down. But there's no more token unlocks. I don't know. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I haven't bought any of it. I don't know if I plan on buying any of it. It's just interesting. It could do well. It's a gaming token. Gaming tokens are beat up right now, you guys. They're beat the hell up. Fear and greed index is at a 54. So yeah, people came down from the greed that we were seeing. We're at a more of a neutral pace right now. What about the no, we don't want this. We want the liquidation map. Just a friendly reminder, not a single one of our bull market peak indicators have flashed at all. Not a single one. We are in full hodl mode right now, you guys. Let's see here. The liquidation levels. That's not it. Oh, I didn't want the heat map. I just wanted the liquidation map. Didn't mean to click the heat map on you there. I just like the layout of the liquidation map more. Anyways, I feel like it's better represented. Over the past day, we got a lot of shorts, a lot more longs. Over the past 7 days, the shorts have flipped the longs. And of course, over the past 30 days, the longs are still at a torrential force here at about $20 billion. We have piled on the shorts, though, by a solid bit here, getting about $9 billion in shorts over the past 30 days. Yes, the longs outweigh the shorts, but I still think we move higher. We're probably going to keep moving higher as long as even though the longs outweigh the shorts on a 24-hour basis, as long as the shorts keep piling in at a multi-billion-dollar rate per 24 hours, I would assume that we will continue to move higher. And the stochastics look good to move higher, reluctant to be bearish. Like if you were to go lower in the oversold zone, you would have done it, but here you are reaching for higher levels. And the MACD's right at an area that you'd expect it to bounce. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's a wrap. Good. My bold call whenever I looked you in the face will actually stand true. I think we're going to break out of this soon, right? Maybe over the weekend. Maybe today is a bullish Friday. We break out a little bit. Saturday we pull back, we back test, and then Sunday we rally. I don't know. Something like that. Should I leave that there in case it looks exactly like that? But I think that maybe I will, because I think it'll look exactly like that. We'll probably come up by the end of today, Friday, to about 124K. Come back down, find support at prior support, prior resistance, right down here at about where we are now, 122K. And then Sunday we rally. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we rally. And Thursday, Friday as well. Next week's going to be a good week, you guys. I like what we're doing here. I like what all these indicators look really, really good. The RSI typically, again, I would think we're bearish until we get oversold. But you have you have turned this downtrend into a sideways trend right now. Anyways, let's see here. Let me fix this real quick. Let's see here. Daily time frame. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. One second, guys. My daughters are here. My daughter is using the bathroom. So, anyways, daily RSI getting down to the 60 after getting overbought, bouncing off of the 60 level there. That's a really good look in itself. That tends to promote a lot of strength, and that would exactly explain what I'm saying here, that we've got more to go, right? Whenever you move up like this, you get in the overbought zone, you come back down, you bounce off the 60. You typically, if you get in the overbought zone again, you typically see repeated moves. You get very similar moves, and you'll get stronger readings in the RSI because you're going to produce stronger moves. Stochastics look bullish. The MACD is bullish as well. Yes, we're decaying in bullish momentum, but we can build bullish momentum too. We don't have to keep decaying. I think we're at a fine place to start moving up. So I would think that's it. I personally believe at this point in time that that's the low, that we're probably not going to go lower. Let me just double check that, okay? Low to high. Ooh, that's the one thing. That's the one thing. There's a chance. There's a chance that we actually do go a little bit lower. Maybe we do. Maybe today or tomorrow. Maybe today we move up and then tomorrow we move down. I don't know. I would think that we move up higher looking at the 4-hour time frames, but this right here, the fact that we reached for the 382 but didn't hit it, that's a little bit of a bugaboo for me. I think that we need to hit 119K, maybe 118K, somewhere in that area. We don't have to go down there, but I'm just saying if it happens, don't be worried at all. It could happen. Maybe we move down over the weekend, and then next week we bounce. But one way or another, guys, whether it starts today or it starts on Monday, we're going to be moving up very, very soon. We're going to be seeing new all-time highs next week, and I would think that by the 20th of October, give or take a day, we'll probably be at $140,000. Do not let people scare you in the markets, guys. Do not let people shake you out or make you lose your conviction. This is not the time to fold. This is not the time to be out of the markets. You need to be fully allocated into the markets, because no matter what it is you're holding, in a matter of days, in a matter of weeks, everything's going to be pumping, man. It's going to be fantastic. Zora's rallying, right? There's going to be plenty of coins that do this exact same thing over the coming weeks. Don't get distracted, right? If your coin looks like this right now, don't buy the coin that's exciting like this right now, right? Just wait, be patient. Don't get distracted, you guys. 122K right now. Expecting glorious things to come. Highest weekly close that we had was last week. I think this week will also be a positive week, right? Second highest weekly close, if not the highest weekly close. And then next week we should be moving up to 140K and beyond as the month progresses. So I don't have anything else really that I want to say. Ultimately, for anybody who missed the memo over the past like months of videos, the ultimate target destination is $180,000. That's where I believe we're going to go. There's a lot of significance at this area up here. 180K, that's where we're going to go. And we're either going to be there by the end of October, or more likely at this point, I think it will be sometime in like the middle or early part of November. But we're making the majority of the move this month. So I got nothing else. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.